Alright, welcome back to Dominions 4. We have a message from the Merverni. Greeting once again from the High Druid Council. We extend our thanks for your hospitality at Dragonport. The unmarried men amongst the refugees have been talking about meeting some of the famously beautiful Valkyries we hear so much about but never see. We trust you won't mind, but a handful of the men have decided to enter Dragonport and see for themselves. You ask about what you can do to help us, my dear, dear friend. You have already done so much more than we can ever repay. Your kindness and hospitality is all the reward we require. The Council is even debating relaxing the tithe payments you have fallen so far behind in. Alright. There was a battle in... So he's basically giving me the middle finger. There was a battle in Wolfen Plain. Okay, so Pangea came into my trap. Let's see if we can actually do something about it. Vermin cast Legions of Steel. Thank you. I wonder who he actually strengthened with that. Not the Huskarls. Not Gordon Overkill. Not the Furbolg Militia. Did he strengthen anybody? Is anybody stronger? Anybody feel stronger? Anybody? I'm not sure if that spell helped at all. Maybe the Huskarls? I don't know. Well, alright. So here we go. Now one thing that I'm annoyed by with this battle, but I'm not sure I could do anything about, is my Valkyries just jump in so damn quick. And, you know, here they're just going to get slaughtered because there's nobody here to help them. So, anyway, that sucks. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have even brought the Valkyries, you know. Like, maybe this was just an entire waste. I'll keep that in mind in the future. But now the Furbolg are here. Huzzah. Go Furbolgs. The Corpse Constructs are, of course, very well far behind. Alright, here's my warriors. Alright, well, we're hitting them. But it takes a lot of damage, and they heal quite a bit back, so... Anyway. Pangea's Bless is overpowered, man. I can't break it. Very slowly but surely we're gonna kill him. But is the damage gonna have been worth it? And it's not exactly worth it unless we can kill all of them, including the leader. Anyway, we'll see. They're healing back a lot. Oh, we cast the Death Hand, finally. Okay, they're running, so they got away. I can't catch them because of their quickness. Well, we killed 9 of them, but we lost all of this. So, I don't know. It's kind of a push. These guys are 55. These guys are 7. We at least keep the province, I suppose. Battle in Jaburnia. Yeah, so he went for the selfish move. Oh, and he's coming with my own Vanjarl. That was really lame. Seducing my Vanjarl. That... I mean, like, did I need any more bad luck in this game? I don't know. I'm not very happy at the moment, as you can tell. Anyway. Like, I don't think my Vanjarl should have been seduced. I didn't deserve that. And like I said, I don't think that the odds of it were that high. Alright, so anyway, Jaburnia is gone. Epernia. See what his army is here. So yeah, he's taken everything. Okay. Alright, Anidra, Farah is what's left. Okay. And now Dragonport with Daz.
You might want to watch out that front window, Larry.
So immediately you can see that he's changed his order. So now he's set his troops to guard commander. So he wisened up just in time to screw me over. So we'll see how this goes. Sermon of Courage. So yeah, ironically, I think the fact that he set finally his troops this way means that I've split my forces, whereas if I'd gone attack closest first, then we would have dealt with these guys, then we would deal with these guys, then we'd deal with these guys, and that would have worked out better. But anyway. I imagine that somebody clued Daz in on the fact that he was not forming his armies up very well. So it's too bad this attack didn't come earlier. And basically we've just got my own units over here fighting. He's got Mistform, but I don't see him casting, you know... Well, there you go. That was great. That was a nice shockwave. Eden. Doing her best. Okay, we lost a Dis. Still have Gerd. And the Boar Warriors are holding out well against the Valkyries. Yeah, see, our forces are split, that's why we're doing so terrible. He shouldn't win this battle, though. But you can hear my Valkyries just dying left and right. Well, this squad at least has things under control. And I don't think my guy died, did he? I think he just moved. I'm not sure. Or did he flee? Might have fled. Eden now has Battle Fright. We'll find out what I've lost here at the end. Be nice to take out their commanders, but... So these guys are dead. Like right now, I'm just like, oh, just go attack, everybody attack the same units. Like, hurry up and kill these guys so you can go help your friends. So yeah, all those Valkyries died. But we've got it now. His commanders have fled, though. Okay. So, we lost 34 Valkyries. The militia don't matter. The Dis, that's too bad. Got one of his priests and mounted commanders. But we didn't get his prophet, and we didn't get his druids. No more lizard warriors, no more of these chaff. He's got hardly any boar warriors left now. So we've destroyed his army.
Here you go, Larry. You see what happens? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens?
Now, as you can see, I am not long for this world, and I've decided, therefore, to go after Daz's armies. So we're going to still call our god. This army can't move anywhere. So 5 boar warriors, and here's his druids, so we're going to go kill them. They will probably move here first, in which case we're just going to claim back this province using, let's see, who do I have coming in here? Idun, with 20 units. And then over here we're going to send Gerd, and she's got 26. I'm thinking maybe even I will... I don't know. I have a hunch Pangaea is going to now attack from here into here. They've scouted this province, so it's quite possible that they're just waiting for Daz to try and fail here and now take this province. Alright, so I was talking off camera with Dwarf Comic a little bit, and I've arranged my surrender. And yeah, because what do you do at a point like this, you know? Yeah. So he's going to be claiming this throne, and then after he does that, all he needs to do is basically go back and claim this one, because I think that's the one he hasn't claimed yet. I'm sure he's got this one. But yeah, I think this is the one he needs to claim, and then I told him I won't put up a resistance in Dragonport, because what's the point anyway, you know? It just slows the game down. And the game's over. So we'll see what he does. We'll see if Sabouts can make a move on him, but I don't think Sabouts is going to be able to put up a meaningful resist. I don't think he's going to be able to take out Throne Province. So yeah, all I'm going to do now is just take out Maverni, take out their army up here, and just neutralize them. In-game, as punishment for their insolence. Out-of-game, just to make sure that Daz doesn't throw a monkey wrench into Pangaea winning the game. Because, you know, exiting character for a moment and speaking from a metagame level, I don't get to start playing the game again until it finishes. So, you know, I do, like at this point in the game, I do have external motive to see the game finish. And I told Dwarf Comic to hurry up and build some map move bonus boots. Because, for the love of God, hurry up and claim these thrones! So, we'll see. It may be, if everybody else concedes, then obviously we'll concede the game and call it an end. But if Dwarf Comic can win, if we don't agree to that, or I mean, it's not a matter of like agreeing or disagreeing, but if he can claim the thrones in-game before the others just outright decide the game is over, then I'd rather him do that and get to see the, you know, the defeat screen and get to see our score graphs and stuff, and everybody will have their own perspective on that. So I would just like to do that for the sake of completing the game, you know. So, But on the other hand, I also don't want it to turn into a game of Risk, you know, where it's like the last player is left with Australia and it's just taking forever to end. It's like, while everybody else is just like, let's go watch TV. So we'll see. Yeah, so I know he'll claim, he talked to me and I talked to him, and he'll claim this throne. His problem is, let's see. Yeah, it's not telling me his pretenders there. The problem is just that this being wasteland, it's hard to move through. And then this independent province is still captured. And then he's got these 2 provinces of mine in the way. And like I said, he needs to get here and here to finish. So, let's see. Yeah, he's got the Throne of Air. And then the Throne of Fire, oh, Throne of Bones, that's the one that... Well, where is the other throne? This one? Maybe? Which one does Sabouts have control of? I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave it up to... I've already talked to Dwarf Comic and told him my thoughts on ending the game as quickly as possible, and he'll just decide on his own, from what he can see on his map, which way is going to be faster. So... yeah, if this is a 2-point throne, I don't know, because my scout isn't available there. So, anyway, this is the end of Helheim. Sorry to disappoint you guys that I didn't do better and that I'm the first to fall, but yeah, I couldn't fight against 2 people at once, especially without my pretender to help. You know, claim provinces, and, you know, I needed to be able to fight on 2 fronts, and I really couldn't. And, yeah, Maverny was just determined to throw the game to Pangaea, so... Yeah, again, I'm hyper annoyed by it in a way, but on the other hand, I don't know. Like I said earlier, like several episodes back, I don't know that Maverny really had any choice. Like, I feel like out of the gate, Maverny was kind of screwed. I don't know what I would have done differently if I were Maverny, you know? It's like both my neighbors are the 2 stronger factions, so who do you ally with? And I know that he was probably thinking, oh, well, I'll just claim this territory, but that's the thing, is my capital is here, and I got here first, too, so, you know... He didn't take that tack negotiating with me either, you know. So yeah, he didn't give me any alternatives to aggression, and you know, I left these provinces here for him. He could have, like I say, he could have played it a little bit more diplomatically, but yeah, he just decided to go with Pangaea, and he's not going to win the game that way. He's just determining who wins the game, I think. And I don't know, maybe it's the right choice though, since Pangaea was already winning in the beginning. So I mean, because that's what I'm doing now, isn't it? Right? I mean, what I'm doing right now isn't any different than what Maverny did as far as decision-making process, just going with who's ahead. So yeah, reminds me of a game of Power Grid I played once where I made the mistake of just choosing a really bad start. And that game, it's not like you can just pick a start and every start has got its merits and demerits, which most board games will try to do, and which Dominions tries to do as well when they spawn you on the map. But yeah, I do think that some start locations are clearly better than others, and I think this area here is clearly an inferior start location. Yeah, like, this would be a good start location. If I hadn't started here and I was started here, then we would have more room. Like I said, this was just going to be a conflict no matter what, because this is my cap circle, and yeah, I'm not gonna let you have my cap circle. So anyway, Ermor, I don't know what was happening with Ermor. I never did scout into their territory. Pangaea really had a good expansion start, even though it put him on a border with everyone else. I don't know, it's interesting, but I needed Daz. But see, that's the thing, is like Daz was like, I didn't know Pangaea was here exactly, or at least I didn't make the connection when I was thinking of having Daz try to come in here. So yeah, he was gonna have to expand somehow. And Merverni aren't exactly made to go into the sea. So, yeah, he was kind of neutralized from the start. And, I guess in some ways it was going to just be who does Merverni and maybe even Ermor, who do they have win the game? And so obviously I'm not happy because Merverni chose Pangaea and not me. And I needed the help. Yeah, I needed the help. So, but I'm sure those of you watching will probably hold me accountable for my own diplomacy. I am not a diplomatic person, though, so that's not an excuse. That's just stating. That's just the way I play. Yeah, but I'm glad we had diplomacy. I'm not. I know that some people perhaps would be like, well, that's why you don't play with diplomacy in Dominions 4 and you play hard-nosed, no messages, no nothing. But I'm glad we had diplomacy. I think it makes more... I think it allows for more interesting games that way, to play with diplomacy. Even if I'm more inclined not to go diplomatic. But anyway, I just want this game to end so that we can talk about starting a new one. You know, I'm not sure how I feel about starting a new one so close to... It's not that close, but I don't know how I feel about starting a game that may run into the holidays. But we can talk about it, and especially then because I have my job coming up too. But I wouldn't be the only one with a job who would be playing. So anyway, I may be getting ahead of myself here talking, but unfortunately my next turns are really just going to be kind of non-entities. I'll try to record them and upload them just to see what happens, but yeah, not very many interesting things for me to do from here on out. You know, maybe get my pretender back, but I'm not going to go hostile against Pangaea at this point, just because I don't want to drag the game along. Basically, I'm just going to go attack Merverni and like I said, punish them for their choice of ally. Which seems petty, I know. But it seems petty, I know. But yeah. Regardless, it'll be what I do. So you can hold me accountable for that too if you want. But no, I'm not gonna fight against Pangaea anymore. I told Dwarf Comic that I'm going to defend my Cap province just because that'll put me out of the game entirely, so... yeah. Who knows, he may not believe me, he may be thinking it's all a very elaborate ploy on my part, but... ploy or not, there's nothing I can do about it, so... I told Ermor to attack up here, right? Let's see, send a message to Ermor. Yeah. We soon depart this world. You may claim our lands to your north for what good it may do you. That might sound a little more passive aggressive or more angry than I intended it to. I'm not. I intend for my faction to sound bitter, but but I am serious. He can take these provinces. I'm out. I'm totally out. So. He can try taking him if he has an army floating around up here. I see he has one, so yeah. But honestly, I don't want Ermor to fight with Pangaea anymore because I just want Pangaea to hurry up and finish the game. So we'll see. I'm a little worried. I don't want Sabouts to think that I'm angry with him. I don't know what his game's been doing. I heard Dwarf Comic who Dwarf Comics said Sabouts was having a hell of a time in this game, so something bad must have happened to him too, the way it did with me. And Dwarf Comics said he also was able to watch the battle up here where I lost to the Wizards. I don't know which one he saw, if it was the one with my Pretender or if it was the second one that I lost without my Pretender. But anyway, thanks for watching. Tune in to see me wipe up the rest of Merverny's army up here. And we'll see. He might have an army here that he can move up here to encounter me with. Yeah, like I said, we'll see about that. But in that case, I'm just going to put all my money into province defense, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm saving 256 money. I'm not going to send anything to Ermor because I don't want to help Ermor. Like I said, I'm sorry it seems petty. It's because I don't want to... it's because I want to hasten the end of the game, and the best way to do that is to surrender. So, yeah, gotta do it. Can't buy anything here because of resources. I could, I suppose, purchase my units here. Maybe I'll go ahead and get a priest. And with the resources I have, yeah, just get more militia. I don't know, it's gonna eat up in my, it's gonna eat into my, what's it called? Upkeep. So maybe get one of them and one of them. We'll do that. Why not? Alright. Well, that's my turn. And it's the weekend now, so hopefully everybody will just kind of... Hopefully we'll just kind of roll this along and get it finished. I'd love it if we can finish this game this weekend, and maybe we can talk about the timing for starting a new game. And I know there's some other people who want to join in as well. And the other thing that's interesting is that if we do finish our game, then we won't have any need to delay our videos either. So we'll get a whole bunch out at the end. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. You know, I've enjoyed, apart from losing, apart from where I started to lose, I've enjoyed the game. Don't take my frustrations too seriously. I mean, in my defense, don't ask me to enjoy losing the game, okay? You're right. So, because that's just not my personality. I play to win, and you know, I don't think you don't watch football and expect the losing team to be happy that they lost, do you? So that's how I feel about it. But we'll try to do better next time. If we have enough people, we might try to do a team game. No Dwarf Comic wants to play a team game. My feeling is I prefer the dynamic of more than one side than two sides. So if we had a 6-player game, or if we had 6 players, I think it would be interesting to do 3 teams. But that's the kind of game I like to play. I do like to play... I personally prefer free-for-all versus 2-player games. Maybe because I always lose 2-player games. Like, I never win 2-player games. But anyway. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, and we'll just kind of see how everything unfolds. Until then, bye-bye.